Woo! Welcome to Islamabad, where it's yet another beautiful morning. I'm here at Rawal Dam, which is Islamabad's most popular fishing spot, and even though I've never been fishing before, I'm starting to get the hang of it, but enough of that. What we're gonna do today on For the Love of Food is take a drive around Islamabad, and I'm gonna sample and show you some of the most popular food and snack items over here. And since this is my town, you're in good hands. So stick around, because it's gonna be a good day. When most people think of Islamabad, they think of a small, serene, clean, yet relatively boring city. I, on the other hand, am a big fan of this place. Unlike most cities in Pakistan, Islamabad is built around a grid organized into sectors. Each sector almost has its own identity, and with that, something unique to offer. Although a city as new as Islamabad doesn't boast a history as rich and colorful as that of, say, Lahore, I thought I'd start off nonetheless from one of Islamabad's original markets, Ampara. Ampara Market is known, amongst other things, for its many breakfast offerings. The most popular amongst these being halwa puri, parathas, and nihari, with a cup of chai to wash it all down. Having had the first meal of the rest of my life, I set out to the Melody Market Food Park, a one-stop shop for the who's who of the nation's finest culinary offerings. The thing I really like about the Melody Food Park is that I can just come to one place and sample different types of cuisines from all across the country. For example, over here we have some Lahori pie from Punjab. Right down there is some of the most delicious Sindhi biryani you'll find anywhere in Islamabad. And across the way over there, there's some Baluchi saji being prepared fresh, and there's even a Chinese spot right over here. So, much like Islamabad, the Melody Food Park is a melting pot of sorts. So if you're in the mood for trying out a bunch of different types of foods, this is the place to be. I opted to visit the Corner Food Center. Open just from noon to 4 in the afternoon, the Corner Food Center is famous for its legendary channas. These channas in particular, what I really like about them is the touch of black pepper. It really adds another dimension, if you will, to it. Although I could have made a day of it and stayed the entire 4 hours sampling everything they had to offer, I had to move on. It's only 1 o'clock and I've already taken in more than the recommended 2,500 calories for the day. Since that's not an issue with me, I decided to move on to the legendary Bengali samosa shop. Legend has it that the Bengali chutney and samosa is a cure-all for any gastronomic malady. A good idea since I was only halfway through my food tour and I could already feel a little something brewing in my belly. With me right now is Islamabad's own Mohammad Zakir Hussain Saab of Bengali Samosa. Zakir Saab, आपकी दुकान जो है इस्लामाबाद में सबसे मशहूर है समोसों के लिए, क्यों?
मिट्टिया मच्चा देता है, तोड़ता है, सब छाप छाप चीज देता है।
जो आप इन्हीं के कीमा वगैरह तैयार करते हैं, वो भी सब कुछ यहीं पर होता है।
जो मैं अपना खुद हमारा फैमिली खुद कीमा बनाता है। 220 रुपया किलो लेता है कीमा का।
जबरदस्त। आपके मसाले के अंदर क्या होता है? यानी कि अगर मैं आपसे समोसा खा रहा हूँ, किसी और जाके समोसा खाता हूँ, आपके समोसे में क्या फर्क है?
हमें जो फलमेंट्री दिया बनाता है वो चीज़ काउ का बताएगा नहीं। पहले हमारे हमारे नाम में दुकान पूरा इस्लामाबाद खुल दिए, ठीक है ना? तो यदि हम आपको बताए, दूसरा बंदा बताए, कोई चीज़ दूसरा नंबर कर लाएगा.
It must be something about me because no one wants to tell me their secret recipes either here or in Rawalpindi. Anyways, Zakir साहब, मुझे बताया गया जो आपकी चटनी है
जी,
वो बड़ी बहुत स्पेशल चीज़ है.
हाँ जी,
वो मैंने सुना है कि किसी का पेट खराब हो चटनी से पेट ठीक हो जाता है.
जी, हाँ बिल्कुल.
मैं
ये
नहीं
हमारा
मानता.
चटनी में
मैं मानता ही नहीं हूँ.
नहीं हूँ. आप डरकर आपको पेट खराब थाएगा, हमें हमारा चटनी समोसे दिए खिला देगा,
हाँ.
आपको पेट साफ हो जाएगा.
अच्छा,
हाँ जी.
मैं बस अभी भी मैंने थोड़े बहुत
हाँ जी.
चने खाए हैं.
हाँ.
मैं चने खा के आ रहा हूँ. मेरा पेट थोड़ा
गड़बड़ है,
नरम है,
पेट
गड़बड़ है.
अरे ठीक
आप
हो
मुझे
जाएगा,
चटनी दें.
कोई मसला नहीं.
चटनी दें.
अच्छा, चटनी दे देगा, कोई मसला नहीं. ए ले,
डालें ज़रा. और ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गई.
ठीक है ना?
ठीक है, चलिए ज़रा देखते हैं. पेट नहीं सही हुआ ना,
हाँ.
मैं आपके पास आ रहा हूँ.
हमें डॉक्टर पर खुद ले जाएगा.
खुद लेके जाओ.
हाँ जी.
बस ठीक है.
ठीक है
आपको पता मालूम है मुझे.
जी, इंशाल्लाह.
Tastes good. ठीक है. From Bengali to Hyderabadi, this journey is fast becoming a testament to Islamabad's multicultural and international influences. I'm at Hyderabadi Chatkhara right now, which is actually one of my favorite places to stop by for a quick bite taste. Almost the perfect place to come when you just want to have a snack or a quick lunch. Their most popular items here are the fruit chaat, golgappas, and even the daibalis. But what you need to have over here is the thali. There it is, the Hyderabadi Chatkhara special thali. The thing I really like about this is that you have everything. It's the complete package. You know, I have my, we have a little bit of salad. There's some rice over here. I have my roti. Various different types of main courses. There's some dal, achari masala, bangan, and even some samosas in there. So, I'm going to start off with the achari masala, which I've been warned about, but it's okay, you know what? Because I have some gulab jamun, which I'm actually going to start off with. Best way to start off with meal is with your dessert. This should be interesting. Okay, that's more than a little spicy. But it's really good. Really spicy, but I'm probably gonna start sweating it in a little bit. Some more of this. Anyway, so I'm actually really excited about this dal because it's Hyderabadi dal from the Indian side, which I'm a huge fan of because it's a little sour. It's got a little khatta flavor to it, which you don't really find in in regular dal. But yeah, sour in a really good way. It was time to take a break and let everything digest for a while. I decided to go back to Rawal Dam, this time just to relax. Even though Rawal Dam has been around for a while, developments such as the Kinara restaurant and others like it are soon helping establish Rawal Dam as a legitimate and regular tourist stop. As the sun sets here, I have to say I've had an incredibly calming and relaxing afternoon here on the water at Rawal Lake. But having said that, I feel compelled to mention that over the past few years, there's been an alarming amount of concern over the amount of arsenic and lead poisoning in this lake. There's thousands of poultry farms just north of here, and all their waste sort of washes down into this lake. That, coupled with the fact that most of the waste from the towns of Murray, Changla Gully, and Nafe Gully also washes down here. So all of these things combined make up a potentially lethal cocktail for the fish and the water in the lake, which is incredibly sad given that Rawal Lake has been known for its fresh fish and fresh water over the past few years. So if this keeps on going, if it continues, in a few years, we might this might become a poisonous lake, which I can't think of anything sadder. Every Islamabadi's pride and joy, the Margala Hills are not just a pretty picture. Within the rolling hills lies a culinary gem in the Capital Hotel at Pir Sohaba. I'm here right now at Islamabad's original hilltop destination, which is the Capital Hotel on top of the Margala Hills at Pir Sohaba. This place is known for two things. Firstly, is the view. I mean, just take a look. It's beautiful, quiet, serene. You can just come here, take a load off, and just relax and just forget about everything. Suffice it to say, no trip to Islamabad is complete unless you come up here and just relax, just chill for a bit. And secondly, is the puri tikka, which I'm pretty excited about. See, this is the thing about Islamabad. This morning, it was hot. I've been sweating all day, and as soon as we came up here, it becomes freezing cold. So I need to get some food in me, warm myself up a little bit. For the last stop of the day, I thought we'd cap it off with something fresh and new to the Islamabad scene. Quickly making its mark in the heart of the city, the paper microphone is one of the newest joints around town. I'm here right now with Nadine Murtaza, who is one of Islamabad's most creative, out-of-the-box thinking young entrepreneurs. She is a full-time teacher at Head Start and the manager of the Paper Microphone Cafe, which she says is kind of an extension of her personality. So Nadine, tell me a little bit about the idea, the concept, and sort of the theme behind the Paper Microphone.
Okay, the Paper Microphone is a storytelling cafe, so it's not just a place to eat, but of course, in order for anything really good to happen, especially in our country, because we're food lovers, you need to have good food as well. So our strength is our drinks, but our menu is really not the work of one person. Many people have contributed to the menu, and they're kind of sort of family recipes that have found their way onto our menu, and we really value them, especially our lasagna.
I've heard a lot about your white hot chocolate, and I want some.
Okay, so white hot chocolate is really very basic. It takes 4 ingredients. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can you handle this?
I'll try.
Okay, you basically need milk, you need white chocolate, you need espresso powder, and you need chocolate for garnish.
Okay.
But this is an if.
I wouldn't have thought that you'd be putting an espresso in hot chocolate, because usually you don't put coffee in hot chocolate, do you?
Right, but in the white hot chocolate, it gives it just a little bit of a kick. Otherwise, it can become very buttery and heavy. Mm-hmm. So we try just to keep it light and flavorful to put a little bit of espresso. Now basically, you take the mug and you fill it 1/4 full of the white chocolate. Mm-hmm. And for the white chocolate, I should say, we always use good quality white chocolate, otherwise it doesn't come out as right.
Fancy stuff right here.
Right, and the thing to look for is if the ingredients don't say cocoa butter, then you shouldn't use it.
Okay.
So cocoa butter is the ingredient to look for in the white chocolate, because apparently that's what gives the taste and the flavor to the chocolate.
Can I put in some white chocolate?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, 1/4 you said?
Yep.
What if I put in too much?
Well, then it'll be more chocolatey.
I have no problem.
So once you've done this, all you have to do is pour in the milk. The milk should be preheated or steamed. Usually we steam the milk in our coffee maker, but I've got boiling milk right here, so I'm gonna pour it in. And 3/4. There you go. So once you've done this, which is pretty much all you need to do, you can move your ingredients out of the way and whisk it. Now whisking is a special talent. I feel like only a few people in every generation know how to do this right. I'm definitely not one of them, but this is how it looks. Or you can do it this way. There are many ways. There are no wrong or right ways to whisk if you are not one of those few people in every generation.
So it's kind of like beating an egg or something. Or
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah. Some people are Jedi whiskers. It sounds like the whiskers on a Jedi, but.
Can I try whisking it?
Sure. Yes. Would you like to whisk it? And
You never know. I might have the skills.
oh, there you go. Oh, that looks definitely looks.
I make a lot of omelets.
Ah,
Is that good enough?
that looks pretty good. Yeah.
It does look good.
You can garnish with some chocolate powder. Ta-da.
Raspberry hot chocolate. I haven't had raspberry hot chocolate in ages.
That is another one of our specialities.
Oh, that was good. After the long and hectic day that I've had, I could not have asked for a better way to end the day. This was the perfect way to end it. Having said that, I'm hoping that you're going to join us again next week for another episode of For the Love of Food, where we have something very, very special in store for you. Same food time on the same Dawn News channel.